What is going down, YouTube town? It's your homeboy Captain Retro, and check out what we're looking at today, the Phantom of the Opera Pinball Machine.
When you wanna go, when you wanna know what's going down, you can count. Captain Retro, it's the Captain Retro Show. Captain Retro, it's the Captain Retro Show.
This is the ramp mech that opens and closes and locks balls for the multi-ball. It also has 3 targets at the top. They're all in good shape. It looks okay. The bottom of the ramp was a little bit damaged. We can see what we can do about fixing that. This is the first time I've actually looked at the machine. Playfield, at least. I saw one picture of it, and this is the first time I've taken the glass off. I love the real spider web down here in the corner. I think it fits the theme, and it kind of just is awesome. So it hasn't been cleaned yet. None of this has been cleaned yet, at least in this video. We're checking out the ramp. We're making sure everything looks good up here. Hey, check it out. An acorn. Good times. So my guess was a squirrel. I think a squirrel or a family of squirrels was living in this machine for a little bit, and it definitely shows up in the back box where they were living. The ramp looks like it's in good shape. Everything around the spider webs on the corners of the apron are incredibly cool. I'm looking for a spider in there because I'm about to reach in here and lift the top. So surprisingly, everything under the playfield looks fine. Visually inspecting it looks fine. We've got a complete set of cut wires here. Set of wires is gone. Who knows where the yellow one that was also in here goes to. Set of wires is gone, and there's poop all over. We're gonna get the vacuum out and finish vacuuming this area out. That's your Fliptronic board down there. Wires cut to that flipper. Wires bitten on for that flipper. This is gonna be a fucking project. Where coin door wires ripped off. Maybe that went to that. We gotta get schematics out and a whole wiring diagram and go through this thing kind of like inch by inch. It's gonna be some time before we can apply power to anything and see what happens. But my guess is with all these original boards, or all these original boards, all these brand new boards in it, it's gonna be fine once you get it powered back up. And what I think happened here was the head had been laying down on the cabinet, making this like the base board. They had built their little house in here, and they cut wires to make easier movement around shit. But they never really touched these boards, it doesn't look like. Nothing's messed up on those except for the top ones that got chewed on. And my guess is they crawled in through the back hole. If the head was down on it, there was access for creatures to get up inside things. So we will do our best to test everything before we ever plug anything really in, but we've got a whole lot of wiring to rebuild out. Lots of light sockets and all kind of nonsense. I want to take this whole board out of here, and we're going to spray it down and clean it, and it's going to be a full-on project. It's and such a big project that I'm probably going to end up just keeping the machine after, because I'm going to be so deep into it in time that you'll never see that money back. Maybe not. I mean, I only paid $200 for it. If I've got 50 hours in it, and I charge $50 an hour, that's $2,500. Yeah, I might see it back. I don't know. And a little bit of profit. But it's a nightmare. But luckily the playfield looks great. It's a big spider web down here. It's kind of cool, actually. I kind of want to leave that. The little baby with the Phantom mask on is creepy. All the plastics look good. The mirror seems like it's stuck. There it goes. The magic mirror. And there's Cliffy makes a new version of that. Yeah, it seems like it can get stuck back there in the rubbers or wherever it's getting stuck and hung up. But that looks like it goes right through. It needs a new sticker on the front too. It's been bashed pretty good. That could use a new ramp entry or take it off there and get it sanded down and paint it back to black. The playfield's in pretty good shape. There's some ball trail and wear. I'm imagining it's covered in feces and piss. It doesn't smell too bad. I mean, I really can't smell very good. I smoke weed and cigarettes, so my senses are not the greatest, but I don't smell any super stanky stink. Do squirrels really poop where they live? I mean, you can see there's water damage to this board, like it's a little puffy and gross. Oop, dropping the camera. But that brand new board is brand new. Is there a date on it? November of 2018. November 2018 for that board. March of 2018 for this board. January of 2018. So somebody in 2018 took the time to rebuild this game, put the right components back in it, get it back up on its feet, and sell it. And the person who bought it, A, didn't know enough to not stick it outside in the fucking elements, basically in a shed with no door, or B, this was a revenge situation. The wife got mad at a cheating husband or something and sold the house and sold all his shit and threw this thing outside and kicked him out. Something like that probably could have went down. Who knows? But the price was right at $200. What do you got to say, baby? Dead flip. Meow. Hey. What are you doing? All right then. Oh, it's gonna be a nightmare. You know, there's no DMD on this machine. It's an alphanumeric, and this is the speaker panel. And it's kind of wedged in there right now. Come on, buddy. And it's kind of wedged in there right now. Come on, buddy. There we go. It's got this, I'm not even sure where this connector goes to. These go over here, I think. Yeah, looks like. Oh, this is not gonna be fun. It might be smarter to attempt to buy an entire wiring harness or get one out of an old game. The more I look at it, the more it intimidates me. But really what I need to do is unplug everything, pull the playfield out, get the loom where I can work on it and look at it, because this chunk of it is what has to be fixed, and some, random ones here and there inside the head. But the walk of a million miles begins with one step, or something like that. There's some kind of saying that start one at a time. We rebuild this little one section first here. Man, the zoom on this fucking camera sucks my ass, and the focus sucks too. Rebuild this section, get it back. Come over here and rebuild this one, get it back. Start in this area, try and get that set up. Go through that, get it all set up. Come down to these things, start working through that. Go into the playfield, rebuild the front end. I think that's the path of least resistance. Just start slow, take one little bite at a time and get it done. But I believe it's absolutely worth restoring this machine, because wow, it's in great shape for what happened to it. Once again, thank you guys so much for checking out the Captain's channel. Like, comment, subscribe. Did I show you this yet? I don't think I've shown you all this. Check this action out. Uh-oh, something's lighting up. Things are happening. Got the $6 million man all ready to go. It actually is ready to be painted now. The stencil kit from Pinball Pimp is on the way. But it's all booting up and playing and just acting like a champion machine. Womp 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 womp. I put brand new carrot flippers on it. Love that pop. And they play great. Super fast. Super strong. Uh-oh. Good stuff. Good stuff. Anyway, again, thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what you think about this machine. Is it worth fixing, do you think? I think it is. I mean, I know it is, but let's see what you guys think. Captain!
Captain Retro, it's the Captain Retro Show. Captain Retro, it's the